The weather outside is frightful, but this Texas chili isn't. It is the antidote. Let's go. Okay, we've already added our neutral oil. This is olive oil. Any neutral oil will work. We're going to add our one onion, one white onion, one bell pepper, whatever color you like, one poblano pepper, 2 jalapenos, and this is all to taste. So if you don't like heat, you can add less, or you can de-seed the jalapeno, and it'll be much less spicy. And just remember, we're going to be adding cayenne pepper to this, so you want to make sure that you don't add too much because we are going to be adding another source of heat here. So we are trying a new utensil here in the kitchen, which is a induction burner. I tried cooking the original recipe on the stovetop, and it was just a little bit too hard to get to. Now we're going to add about a teaspoon and a half of minced garlic, as well as some salt and pepper. I do believe in seasoning as you go. It tends to work out pretty well. Okay, now we have this cooking down. It's looking tender. We've added our other spices, garlic, salt, and pepper. Now we're going to add our meat. 1 pound of ground beef, 1 pound of ground pork, and 1 pound of turkey. We're gonna let that start to cook. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit more salt, a bit more pepper there. It's funny. I don't know how you prefer your chili. Obviously, growing up, it was a mixed bag. My mom used to serve it over rice, white rice. I remember the chili was always just really greasy, and you know, it was what it was. We also had with saltine crackers. That was pretty popular. Sometimes cornbread. We had it quite often though, especially in the wintertime. The way I eat it now, and the only way that I eat it now, is with Fritos. So Frito pie, I can remember the first time I had that. We went to a county fair when I was about 4 years old. They just took a Frito bag and cut the side of it off, make a boat, add Wolf brand chili on top of it with some cheese, and if you wanted an onion, you could put that on there too. And that's how they served it, and it was one of the best things at that point I'd ever eaten. I still agree. I mean, it's Fritos are nothing for me. Okay, this is going to continue to cook here. Okay, and now as this meat starts to brown, and I'm not worried about, it didn't have to be completely browned and cooked before we move on to the next step, but what we are going to do is we're going to add 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of oregano, and 2 teaspoons of cayenne. Now we get that mixed up good. This is when it really starts smelling like chili. And once we get everything in there, we'll taste again for salt and pepper. I'm guessing that it's going to need some more salt with just all the ingredients. And then we're going to add our tomato product here next. Now the nice thing about chili, one, you can keep this in the fridge for a week or so it makes a great like last minute meal if you want that. You could also throw this in a crock pot and just throw everything, all your ingredients in there. Turn it on when you come home at night, it'll be ready to go. And it's just a great, just savory meal. It's cold outside, you cannot beat it. It's definitely comfort food in our household. So, okay, we're getting there. Now, when it comes to tomato products, what are we gonna do? I prefer, well, I'm gonna use 2 28-ounce cans of tomato product. One is going to be crushed, and that's really volume for us. And one is going to be whole peeled. And I really like the whole peeled because the texture that it gets, you get the kind of the whole bit of tomato in there, which I really, really like. And then we're also going to add just a can of water. So here's our whole peeled tomato. What I like to do is just put a glove on, take the potatoes out, just kind of gently squeeze them in my hand. Be careful because this will definitely get on your clothes if you're not careful. Okay, I'm just gonna squish these up. You can see what I mean by texture. I mean, they're kind of still got some of their integrity. Okay, now we have a can of water we're going to add to this, and we are done. We're going to just let this cook for the rest of the afternoon. It's 1:45 right now. We're going to let this cook. And if I do see that it's not, I mean, it's going to cook down a lot, but you can also add a can of tomato sauce to that if you like. But this is going to be so good. Just get you some Fritos, a little bit of sour cream, some cheddar cheese, fresh onion if you like. We use pickled jalapenos on it as well. And also, if you didn't get to see my last video, we make hot mustard, which has 3 different kinds of peppers in it, and we will put that on top of our chili as well. It's delicious, kind of like a chili dog. So we're gonna let this cook for a minute, and then we'll come back when we're ready to eat.